Yo, y'all know what it is, man. I got a special one. I got a hold on. I ain't go live today. This is special right here to me, man. I'm telling you right now. I got some questions for this young lady. I want to have her talk her shh. And that's what we about to do. So people, fans of the culture, I bring to you the baby girl Jazz the Rapper. Let's get it. Jazz, what's good? Stop that.
Hey, Debo.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Where's your damn Yankee hat, yo? I wore my Yankee hat on purpose.
Okay.
Oh,
I got this hat right here.
Yo, wow, it matches though, which is
Look at
hold
that.
on. That'll be the first question. When you started being a stylish nigga? We like to stylish. Yo, come on, man. You got some pieces. You know, I see you put some
stylish
stuff together.
black t-shirt, Billie Eilish.
All right, relax. But it's a real question though.
Nah, I have a couple of stylists.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't even know their names. I bet you don't even know who they are.
Of course I do.
You don't want to.
They're my friends.
You don't want to.
So they know how I dress. They know all that.
You don't want nobody to steal. Is that the secret? You don't want nobody to steal your stylist? That's what, huh? That's what it is?
I'm just saying, I have stylists.
Okay. All right. Jazz the Rapper, a.k.a. Big Bag, not the little one. Yo, let me before I even get to the you and Vixen thing, let me just you and Lou, man, that 2-on-2 is my favorite out of your catalog, man. Like, dead serious. Like, y'all was so on point. It was like y'all was one person and whatnot.
We are one person.
Y'all probably are. I know y'all have the same birthday, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, we're one person.
Okay.
Lou Jastro, like, we're one person. He's just the male me, and I'm the female him. We're the same person for real.
Okay. How long did it take y'all to whip that up?
I mean, I linked up with him maybe 3 times.
Okay.
In maybe a month, maybe 5 weeks, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't take long at all. It was only one round. You know what I'm saying? So we started writing first time we linked. We started writing together.
Right.
Feel me?
Yeah. Let's clarify that. Yeah, I got some questions. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, so when you do a 2-on-2, you're always gonna write by yourself because
right.
what you come up with is what you come up with.
Right.
When we linked, we started writing together. We wrote the Maryland scheme together. Then I'll say like we started ordering some things, but I'm big on making my rounds make sense. So I kind of ordered the round how I felt like it would be perfect. Then the third time we met up, we did some more writing. The third time was the last time. We did some more writing, did some fine tuning.
Okay.
And then when did we practice performance? I don't even remember. I think we practiced performance that last time too.
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, so
you was just 3 years. You was on a run because what a lot of people don't know is that right after that battle, was it before or after? Because I know you flew out to New Orleans.
Yeah, I flew out to New Orleans Thursday. Thursday and Friday, I was there so I could practice with official because I wasn't able to practice with official at all. Saturday, I flew to Maryland.
Right.
Did the battle, and then I flew back to New Orleans Sunday morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had like 4 rounds to go over, but not just by yourself with a partner.
Yeah, it definitely was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Because preparing with a person, you have to be selfless because this is somebody that you're teaming up with. It's a partnership. So just because you want to do something doesn't mean that they want to do it, and vice versa. But when you're doing it with 2 people at the same time, it's kind of like you got to go into two different people. Like
Right.
I have to turn into Lou Jastro, and I have to turn into a Bardashian.
Right.
You know what I mean? Fortunately for me, I did team up with Official before, so it wasn't a new experience. But Lou was a new experience.
Got you. So,
but it was natural.
Because you got to remember too, it's not only just the practicing; it's the you getting on a plane, waiting hours to fly out and come back, and not for nothing. Listen, I'm not bullshitting. In New Orleans, the weather was crazy, so I can imagine how it could be delays and flights and all that other crazy shit. But nonetheless, you had to really know 4 rounds with a partner and stuff. So that's kind of like history within itself and shit like that. Was it hard for you to do, or was it like easy?
It was easy because I just thought of it like one battle. If you think of it like 2 battles, it's like you making it hard. If you think of it as a 4-round battle, you're good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If it's not broke, don't fix it. Like with the way you prep. When I first met you and stuff, like the way you prep, is it still the same way to this day? Pretty much. Pretty much. Because I remember you had the school thing, so you kind of spaced your battles out. The only one that you took that was kind of like right close was the K-Profit battle. Right. And you was like, never again. Even though, you know what I'm saying, you got busy. You was like, I'm not doing that again and shit like that. But
yeah. But I still prepare the same way. Same exact way. Nothing changed, honestly. To be honest, nothing changed.
I'm going to ask you the things that people actually don't know about you. The process of a Jazz the Rapper battle. You know what I'm saying?
This fly is getting me pissed off.
Flies in Brooklyn, man.
It's a big one too. Okay.
But how do you pick it, nigga? The process comes before the writing, because I know you, nigga. How do you pick?
I watch the battles.
How do you pick these? How do you pick these opponents to be like, I'm gonna take her?
The person that's the hottest. Person that's the hottest.
Got you. Okay. So keep it 100. Do you analyze them, observe them before you pick them, or you just like, oh, she's the hottest, I'm gonna pick him right for her and kill
her? No, I don't start really paying attention like that until, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna battle her. I don't start paying attention
because here's what they say about you, Jazz. They say you observe and you pick. You know, when you had to, when it was your time, like you became the big name. Now you had your choice to pick whoever you want. They say you sit back. Even back then, before that, they say you sit back and you be like, yeah, I want her. Or you know what I'm saying? No. I'm gonna take. I got something.
I can't do that because battle rap could change. If I be like, I want her, and then she gets smoked her next battle, I'm not taking her. So I don't pick a person. Like now, granted, with the 40 battle, so there was 3 instances. So 40, right? That was after Hustle, right? So I already knew that I wanted that battle, but it was just a matter of what card it was going to be on. And I knew I wanted to be on a big card. I knew that. I didn't know if it was going to be Queen of Ringura or what. And that's when NHB came about.
Got you.
You feel me? Then after that was Official, right? Like you said, I had the privilege of being able to pick, right? After that was Official. Official did, she did Couture. And then she had the Gladiator School. Gladiator School was when I said, oh, yeah, I want Official. But I was like, okay, I want it on a big card. But it was just kind of like, I'm not observing them and trying to break them down as an opponent while I pick them. I don't do that until I'm actually starting to write for the person.
Got you.
Because it's just, that's too much work. Like, that's way too much work. If I don't even know if the battle gonna happen, like, nah. Once the battle starts, that's when I'm starting to, prepare for my opponent.
Because they say you so good that it got to be a whole lot of prepping for you to get to be that crazy and that great.
It is a lot of preparation, but it's not me breaking them down before the freaking battle is set up. This just happens while I'm writing.
Are you still writing on paper, or you just?
No, I write on my phone.
You write on your phone, so you don't do the Jay-Z thing. Just.
I've never been a write on person paper because I do a lot of revising. It gets messy. I do a lot.
Are you a drafter? You have a lot of drafting and a lot of takeouts and put this back and
Yeah,
edit it?
I have a lot of just revising. Like writing on paper would be stupid for me. For
Got you.
me.
Got you. Got you. Why haven't you ever tried? Well, you might correct me if I'm wrong. The rebuttal or freestyling before in the middle of the round.
I have
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. I might be corrected. Like, where have you've done that? In what battle?
actually somebody reminded me yesterday. I did a Legends. I mean, not a Legends. There was a Twitter Space podcast, I guess you could call it, called Flowers, where they get the flowers. And
Oh,
I
that's
was on the
dope.
second episode yesterday.
That's dope.
And I had freestyled about K Prophet's outfit. I said she looked like the host. I said she looked like Meg.
That's right. Yes, you did.
I've done it before. It's not something that I've always done, but I've done it before.
Is it a go-to? Like, if you feel like confident enough to pull it off, is it a go-to that you will use?
If I'm confident enough, I'm sure I can. I'm sure I can. I've said before, like with the Geechee battle, there was things I feel like I could have rebutted because I knew he was going to talk about certain things, but the way that the crowd was, I didn't want to lose them because I feel like they was already tired.
Right.
So I didn't want to take that chance. But yeah, it's not something that I really, care to do. But I've thought about it.
I'm gonna get to this Vixen thing, but I'm gonna ask you this before that. A battle that I would probably see that you would probably be like, let me try this again and see how it turns out. You versus Hustle on was that Summer Madness 3? Correct me if I'm wrong. Right. You know what I'm saying? We already know like before, during, like how the thing was going, the technical difficulties and a whole bunch of distractions and shit like that. Number one, two-part question. Did you win that battle? Did you feel like you won that battle? And number two, would you like to do a rematch with that battle?
Yeah, I think I won that battle. Yeah, as far as the technical difficulties, it was really like it kind of ruined the battle for me. Like as far as watching it back and even being there, like if you're watching this, you don't know, my mic wasn't working. So
right. What's crazy is somebody was talking from the back.
That's totally different. That has nothing to do with my mic. Okay. That's something different too.
Right.
Like my mic wasn't working, so I kind of was just rapping like I was just in my house or outside. Like I was literally just hoping I sounded good. Like,
right.
And I didn't realize how important hearing yourself is when you're rapping or speaking. You know what I mean? So my mic wasn't working, and then Hustle choked in the beginning of the first round. They edited it out. So, and then when they dropped the trailer, you could hear people, I think it was Mav, talking in the background. Like the audio was just terrible on my part, at the very least. And then, but to answer the question, would I rematch her? I guess I would. I mean, she's been asking for the rematch, and the fans want to see it. And the 10-year anniversary is next year, so it will be perfect. It will be perfect. I think it's a rematch that's warranted. It's not like it's a grudge match. It's just something where it's like, yo, it's been 10 years, and both of y'all.
And y'all both grew, pretty much.
Yeah, y'all both got better, and we know that the battle could have been better as well. So, yeah.
Could you put up your resume? Do you feel like your resume is crazy? Because right now everybody's glorifying over their resumes and stuff like that, who they battle.
No? I only got 14 battles.
Say it again?
I only got 14 battles.
14 battles.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Yeah. But you had some.
Actually, 14. I think this one made 15.
We're going to run them down. Sky.
We could do it.
Sky, K Prophet, Shayna, QB, 40, Hustle,
E-Heart. Oh, Hustle.
Official E-Heart. That's 7.
2-on-2.
2-on-2.
Shuffle. That's 10. Gaddis.
11.
Geechee,
12.
The 2-on-2s.
13, 14.
Vixen.
Right.
I got 15. All right, so yeah, and then next month made 16.
15. But this is the thing, though. You have 15 battles, probably less than a whole lot of girls that have to battle twice or 3 times to get a name and stuff like that. But you're considered, and I want to ask you this, right now, as everybody's speaking, you're considered the best in the game. Do you feel like you're the best in the game, Jazz? Like, all jokes aside, do you feel like you're the best?
I've always felt like I was the best.
Okay.
I've always felt like I was the best. But that's something that's how every battle rapper should feel. Honestly, you should feel that you're the best. Like even if you feel like somebody can beat you, or they're like a high risk to beat you, you still should feel like, nah, like, but I'm still better than them. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even if somebody's better than you at something, right? That doesn't mean that they're just better than you. You feel me? I've always felt like I was the best. And that's why I always wanted to take the best.
Right. Right.
To me, the best or the hottest to me.
Right.
Because I didn't battle a lot, so I had to choose. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like a thing of where I'm cherry picking because I'm scared of people, but it was a thing of I don't battle a lot, so I need to do the one that's gonna matter the most and where it matters the most. So that's why my resume is pretty much the girls that was the girls to beat at that time.
I always say that I tell a lot of girls that come in the game, I say, yo, if you want to notice somebody that navigates her career well, look at Jazz, because she picks battles that are meaningful and, puts her in a place where she needs to be. Did you ever plan that strategy, like in the beginning, like, yo, I'm going to do this is how I'm going to do it to get to here? Only thing I have to do is just be great at it.
No. I think over time I just realized the less I battle, the more I get talked about. And it was just kind of like, oh, I don't need to battle. Like I didn't want to anyway, but it was like, oh, okay, out of sight, out of mind. But I'm on stage at these battles. I'm at these events. I'm doing interviews. I'm doing game shows. I'm doing, hostings. Like I'm still around. So it's not like people forgot about me, but it just worked for the better. Everybody can't do what I do.
I was about to ask you, is that just a Jazz rapper thing, or can anybody run with that strategy?
Now, actually, let me say this. Let me not say anybody. Anybody can do it. The thing is, if you do it at that time that you battle, it has to be stellar. It has to be something that is impacting something.
Gotcha.
Because if you just having a fire performance, that's not enough. Right. Fire performance is not enough. It got to be mind blowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, all of my performances were not mind blowing, but the way that I dominated the people or the way I clearly beat the people was the reason it stood out the most. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So it's tricky. Like everybody can't do it, but if you try to do it, you got to make sure that one time you pop out, you are phenomenal.
One little knack that I seen you pick up, which is just kind of genius in my eyes, is that when you do battle, especially in a big crowd, you pretty much engage with the fans too. That's out there watching the battle and stuff. Kind of like being receptive to them saying, "Yo, you getting busy and shit." Because in between, you give I think I would kind of compare it to Conceited. Where he does that look where he's like this.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
You stupid. Yo, you stupid,
but you out there talking to the crowd like, yo, I got y'all, or such and such. Yo, watch. This is like, is that like a trigger? Like you just do it off an instinct, or that's natural. Like it's natural?
Yeah, I think it's natural. I feel like I always used to do that. It's not something I picked up on. Like if you think about it, you remember when I was younger and I used to be like,
yep,
to the crowd.
I remember that.
That was just the early part of it. So I always kind of used to be receptive of the fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, some of y'all caught it, some of y'all didn't. It's cool. But yeah, I think that's just me naturally. What I would be doing.
Right. Speaking of this, you usually you're people know you, especially early in the beginning. People see you as a bar heavy. You gotta listen to what she says. She's witty type of battle rapper and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? You adjusted to to performance and a whole lot of other things, but what we kind of missed from you was that wittiness, that the clever lines and stuff like that. You actually showed that as an example in the you versus Vixen, the assassin battle and whatnot. Like I would ask when people would want to know, or the people that are old school battle rap fans, you know what I'm saying, Is it? Do you feel like you went back to that blueprint to where jazz
is getting? I do. I didn't do it intentionally though. Honestly, I really feel like I feel like I'm witty every battle because that's me. Like I'm saying things that's witty. I just think that people were so caught up on the Gaddis battle. So the Gaddis battle, it wasn't too much wit in that battle because I'm paying attention to what fans want to see.
Got you.
Feel me? And it was just I didn't think it was necessary. I didn't think it was necessary for that battle. The Geechee battle. Because if you think about it, I was witty in the funeral battle. We was witty in the funeral battle. You feel me? It was just the Gaddis battle that I kind of went away from it.
Mm-hmm.
I was witty in the Geechee battle for sure. You know, some people don't like that showing, but I love my material in that
he was getting busy.
But you know, if you watch it back, like on your own time, you see, oh nah, hold on, Jazz was witty in this battle too. Like, you feel me? But yeah, I think it was the Gaddis battle that kind of, feel me? But I can say that the Vixen battle, as like the day was approaching for the battle, and I'm just, you know, putting my final tweaks in the round, I'm like, yo, something about this is feeling like the old me. For real, like.
Gotcha.
It was like, yo, it's feeling like the old me. I had long setups and explaining stuff and trying to tell y'all this happened, but this happened, but trying to make it condensed. Like, so yeah, I definitely feel like I went back to an older Jazz.
Was it a different effect? Because usually that older Jazz was on a smaller, you know, was on the floor, wasn't at a big stage type of deal, you know, other than when you was at Queen of the Ring and you battled 40 at Irving Plaza, which you battled at Irving Plaza 3 times. But with that, you did it on the big stage, and people was like, "Oh, and got it." The hold on, boy. The Maytag joint. Slow it down, please. Say it one more time. Just say the line, please. Say the line.
If it's to be at your battles, I'll just wash her. Anybody else, I Maytag. Yo, y'all crazy, man.
Listen, when you said that, you try to like continue the material. Everybody stop. You're like, whoa! That's the Jazz that we was talking about from like back then. Not saying that you lost it, but that you gave us the tidbits. It was like bang, 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 like little tidbits here and there, and shit that you was giving us and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, are we gonna continue to see more of that, or it just depends on where you're at? And
it depends. It depends on how I'm feeling. It depends on what I want to do. It depends on everything. Like, you know what I'm saying, it just depends.
Okay, cool.
I do see that the people are receptive of it. You feel me? And they picked up, and it's the old Jazz. A lot of people, you know, like, yo, you need to bring back every way possible. I'm gonna fuck your name up. And like, I've thought about bringing that back many times, but it was like, that when I say a line like that, that's a lot of pressure on me because now I have to go crazy with the name flicks. That's a lot of pressure. So I just be like, man.
Right.
But yeah, like a lot of people have been saying stuff like that, like just going back to nostalgia and my old battle.
Nah, we missed that. Like those joints, those is nuggets. Like, yo, that's fire.
But you know what it is too? You know what it might be too? With this battle, maybe I feel like New York understands wittiness more than anywhere else.
I can understand what you're saying. I can understand what you're saying.
I don't know. Maybe it's a subconscious thing. Like, I know New York want to hear bars, punches. Like, I'm fully confident these niggas want to hear bars. So maybe that was some type of, you know, subconscious thought in my head that was just kind of like, you know what, let me throw a little woo 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 and a woo woo woo.
Who's your favorite Brooklyn rappers?
Well, Fab, Pat. That's about it. Fab and Pat.
You know Fab and Papoose was in the building that night, right?
Yeah, ironically, I felt like a little kid, like after the battle when they was like giving me props, like I really felt like a kid again. Like I felt like a kid, bro.
Did all that energy, seeing Fab and Pap, and you was in New York and the crowd, everybody was with you, and you had Babs and Remy on the stage, and everybody, like, did that bring something new back into you as far as like being a battle rapper? Did it like restart anything to you?
No, because at that point, I'm just thinking about, I'm focused. I'm not paying attention to who's on stage, who's doing what. Like, I don't care about none of that when it's time for me to go. When it's time for me to go, I'm just worried about getting these bars out, performing to my highest ability, and putting on the show.
Speaking about
especially Urban Plaza, you got to put on a show in Urban Plaza because they will boo you.
That's a fact. And you ain't get booed not one time. That's they booed Mook at one time. You ain't get booed.
Listen, man, shout outs to me and Kid Slade. No boo gang.
Speaking about go time, why did you go first? Why did you just say to yourself, you know what? How does it? Everybody's like, why did you go first?
It just felt right.
At that time in your head, you said, or did you know back then you was gonna go first? So you just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go first right now.
It was a thought, and it felt right. It felt right for a little while. I had a feeling Vixen was gonna let me go first because I know she was nervous. So, you know.
Who was the performer tonight, Jazz? Kid Slade, Jazz the rapper, or Murder Mook? Who was the performer tonight?
I didn't see Mook and Gotti. I saw Kid Slade and Stumbles, and for me, I'm watching me on footage, so it's kind of like not fair because I don't know how I look to people. I don't know how I look to me. But I mean, like I said, I ain't see Mook, but out of me and Kid Slade, I'm gonna say me. I'll say our performance of the night. Yeah, I'll say our performance of the night.
Jazz, you got to listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I need you to really answer this question the best way you can.
Mm-hmm.
If that said that you're being performer of the night, you're in there with fucking legends. You understand what I'm saying? Are you just one-on-one, or what does that does, or what will it do for women's battle rap? Because every time a URL event comes on and the women are on there, I can understand people are saying it's a novelty or whatever, but still, y'all come off as like the best battles. You know what I'm saying? And you doing what you doing, to me, in my eyes, was the best performance in women's battle rap in a long time, probably even this year and shit like that. Like, how do you feel about that? Should it be some like, nigga, I need to be the biggest of the big bags, like respectfully speaking to the guys and shit like that? You put in work. You've been around for 10+ years.
Yeah, I think that it just takes me back to the Gaddis battle, like with the Gaddis battle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even just Gaddis. In general, every time I battle, I always say I want to leave with performance of the night. Every time I battle. That's just, like, it's kind of just like, if you're going to do something, do it. Like, don't be performing, and then at the end of the night, niggas forgot what you said. I don't even remember that battle. Hold on. What's something they said? Nah. If you're going to do it, make sure it's gonna be stellar, and that's what goes back to me saying, if you're gonna do the rarely battling thing, you have to make sure you're standing out. And it kind of became like a regular for me. Like, I kind of just always stood out. So will I say I'm one of one? Maybe. I don't know, but I will say that I always make sure of what I'm doing. It don't be just happening.
Big bang.
I put in the, the time and the effort to make sure I'm standing out. And if I'm not performing tonight, I'm gonna make sure something I say is going to stand out.
Big bang.
Something I do is gonna stand out. So, with the Gaddis battle performance of the night, you had all these people: Tay Rock, Twerk, Lux, Geechee, Surf, Cal. Like, you got all.
So that's what I'm saying. Fuck that, Jazz. That's what I'm saying. What does that mean? Is it a call? Yo, Beasley, y'all niggas is wildin', boy. Every time I get on the stage, I'm damn near the performer night. I need to be the biggest of the big bag, nigga. I'm big like bag.
You don't gotta make
Jazz,
a call,
nigga.
bro.
Big super bag, Jazz, nigga. Let's go.
Nah, I think things like that you don't have to make a call about. That's something that's pretty, obvious. And Beasley and Smack, they always, like, after the events, they always, like, let me know, like, yo, you was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always let me know and stuff like that. But I do think that this one kind of made a difference because I did it again. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I only did it once. One time is fire, but 2 times within a year is kind of like, hold on, do we got something here? You know what I mean? And it's I love it because like I said, anytime I battle, that's what I go for. So for it to, respectfully, the men, it's a man's world in battle rap, so the men are gonna be more respected. So if I'm having performance of the night with a bunch of women and performance of the night with a bunch of men, it's gonna stand out with the men.
Got you.
Right? It's gonna stand out more.
Nice.
So and especially like you said, legends, you feel me? Arsenal, Mook, Geechee, and all that. So it feels good for me to finally be getting the extra flowers that I get. Because of course I do have my fans that fuck with me for all these times, but between the Gaddis and now I've gained so many, especially because it's the caffeine era now. So caffeine era, they might know who I am. They might have seen my battles, but they was older, so I don't really care no more. But I'm kind of just getting back into the caffeine era, or making believers out of non-believers. So it does feel good for them to be like, yo, you just did it again. Like at first I thought it was a fluke. You did it again. All right, I'm gonna give you flowers. So it feels really good. It feels really, 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 really good.
At what round in your head your computers was puting? At what round did you feel like I might have got this battle when you was listening to Vixen's material?
I mean,
be honest.
When I finished my second round, they started screaming Brooklyn. It was kind of like, if people don't scream Brooklyn, if it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If it's debatable, they're not going to start chanting anything.
Right.
They're going to wait until that third round is done. You feel me?
Right.
So it definitely was when they started screaming Brooklyn, but that was the end of my second.
Respectfully,
he hadn't went yet, but I kind of felt like, because there still was a chance that second from her could have been amazing.
Got you.
You feel me? But I was so confident that my second was like hard to get by that it was kind of like chances are very slim.
Right.
Can't bank on nothing, but
Well, the first round she was dumping. Do you feel like that round is out of any rounds? Do you feel like that round is debatable, or you feel like you got that round?
I think I got that round. I think that her first round was fire, but oddly enough, her intensity didn't match mine. Something was, I don't know.
You feel like something wasn't connecting with her in the crowd or something?
Yeah,
like that?
It was like something wasn't connecting, and I don't know what it was. Like maybe it's because she never performed in front of that many people. Maybe I don't know. Maybe she was nervous. I don't know. Actually, no. Didn't she say she wasn't confident or something like that?
Probably something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, all those things can really
right.
You know what I'm saying? It might be a little slight thing, but it could mess up something. I don't know. Just listening to her, like being there, like I was like,
Your battle rap IQ from 1 to 10, 10 being the best. What number you take? You say?
I'm out of fitting. I'm out of fitting.
Okay.
I'm out of fitting.
Okay, I guess that's very good. I just want to take it back real quick. The first male battle rap that you ever had was the biggest.
You talking about Shuffle T?
Huh?
You talking about Shuffle T?
No, Shuffle T. Excuse me. I'm staying corrected. You're right. Because, they consider in the U.S., in the States, the first
Nah,
male.
they don't consider in the U.S. and the States. This is what they do. When it comes to
Let's
me,
get it.
They put asterisks next to my stuff. If he would have smoked me, they would count that battle and say Jazz got smoked by a man before even Geechee even existed.
Right, got you.
So we're not doing that. We're not counting it. It's not a battle. Like it's not like it was a compliment battle. Well, he complimented me, but it's not like it was a compliment battle. It's not like it was like a skit. Like we really prepared for that battle. Like I really prepared for that battle.
Right.
I mean, like that's just what that was. You feel me? So, but yeah. As far as Geechee goes.
As far as Geechee goes, right? Yeah, that was like he's one of the biggest, if not the biggest, male battler in the game, especially at that time when you battled him and stuff like that. And
Geechee was my biggest battle.
Yeah, we were sitting here like this. Yo, she's beating Geechee right now. Yo, she getting it. Yo. Do you put that? Well, you said it. You just said it's your biggest battle.
Yeah, biggest battle ever. Yeah, biggest battle ever.
How proud are you? Or I'd even say it was a win. How proud are you on that win? Some people would say, "Oh, he took it. They friends. Oh, this, that, and the third, and shit like that." But I know how serious you took that battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can see how serious he took that battle. But how do you know? How proud does that win right there in your catalog makes you?
I'm very proud of it. You know what I'm saying? It was a challenge for sure. And again, like I want to beat who the person is to beat. I don't want to get the in betweens. And fortunately for me, I have the luxury of being able to do that. I can pick who I want. And me and Geechee, we was in talks of battling for like maybe since like 2020. So it was really for like 2 years. You know what I mean? I just respect him so much, and the feelings are mutual. And we exchanged a shot, so the anticipation was there. Like his promo was crazy, and I'll just respond. But as far as just how the outcome was and how it turned out and how my rounds went, how my material was, like I'm definitely proud of that battle. It's only one battle that I just don't like, and that's K-Profit. Like
K-Profit, right?
Yeah, that's the only battle where it was like.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though. On the app, the 2-on-2, it says that Shuna won. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it doesn't bother me. Like I'm not like, if you got me losing to somebody that was fire, then that's just what it is. You feel me? And like I don't think we lost at all. I don't think we lost at all that battle. But the numbers to me, last time I checked, the numbers to me, they're pretty close. So essentially, you can debate who won. Essentially, you feel me? Like it's not like we got cleared or they got cleared. But again, like it kind of just like I'm proud of that too. You feel me? Like me personally, because that was a battle when me and Official first teamed up. I said, "Yo, we got to battle Shunro." You feel me? And honestly, Barra and Shuni said it too. Like it happened at the perfect time, because if it would have happened years ago, you know what I'm saying, who would have knew what would happen? Because that years ago with Farrah and Shuni, they was real like choppy. Like they wasn't as focused as they have been this year. You feel me? So it might have been a classic ruined. You get what I'm saying? But because they were so focused, because they probably felt like, yo, we the original 2-on-2. Like we're not about to let Jazz and Official just come in here and woo woo woo. So I think all of that played a part. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're battle of the year contender. So for a 2-on-2 with 4 women to be a battle of the year contender on a URL card, and we main evented, like come on, we making history already.
That's a fact.
We making history already. Like all we had to do was deliver. So if you think I won or lost that battle, it's cool. Like you feel me? All we had to do was deliver, and we definitely delivered. You know what I'm saying? We gave the people a show, so I'm fully content with that. Fully.
I'm gonna give you a question that kind of don't pertain to you, but you can answer this nonetheless. Vixen said that you was her end game, but she was actually looking to battle Official before you and whatnot, and she actually said she was looking more forward to battling Official, respectfully speaking, towards you and shit like that. That was the matchup that she was looking for. If hopefully I'm saying it right. If Official and Vixen ever tangle, probably in 2023, most likely. You're always honest, so I'm not gonna ask you to be honest. Who you looking towards? Like who you think is you, and you even think is gonna be a good battle?
I mean, I'm going with Official. That's obvious. I mean, like, why would I not go with Official?
Understood.
Official don't be losing. If you really want the Official, don't be losing.
Right. Cut and dry. Just like, yo, what do you want me to say?
I'm not gonna go against somebody that got like 35 battles, and I could count on one hand how much losses they got.
Right.
You feel me? So, Official.
Would you ever take you and Casey on a 2-on-2 against somebody else?
Absolutely.
Against somebody else? Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Mook said that, because they asked him on hiphop.com, salute to them. Mook said you remind him of a female him. female Mook, which is cool. Great compliment and all that. But I feel like it should be time where the ladies are not compared to the men. I feel like they should be, you know, integrated with what the men are doing, because y'all giving out great performances as well. If anything, I would want Jazz to be Jazz. Like, how do you feel about that compliment, and do you kind of agree with what I'm saying as far as this? Instead of being a female anything, you're just Jazz, period. The great battle rapper. MC.
I mean, I was honored when he said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of, again, it made me feel like the 13-year-old me, because that's somebody that I grew up watching before I even thought about battle rapping. Wasn't even a thought for me. You feel me? It might have been a little before I started rapping too, just a little before I started rapping. So, you know, for him to say that, because you know, fans have said it many times. Fire. But for the person themselves to say it, you know what I'm saying? It is probably the highest compliment I could get. But I do feel you too, as far as, you know, the women always gotta be a female counterpart of a male, when it could just be, no, like, this is just her. Now, she might have similarities, but she's still her. She's not a carbon copy of you. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Mook are not carbon copies. Like, our styles are different.
Very
we
much
do have things that we do alike, but you know, they're pretty different. But of course, that's where I learned how to battle rap from. So maybe I have kept, you know, some of his ways and some things that he done. But no, that's the biggest compliment that I could get. You feel me? Some people want to say female Mook, female Lux, female Surf, female Clips. As long as they one of the greats,
right?
I'll take it.
Speaking of Surf, Free Surf, man. Has he touched out to you at any time, like while he's down?
Yeah, I just spoke to him earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I just spoke to him earlier.
How's he doing? He's all right? He's good? Under the circumstances, you know. Okay.
I mean, you know, he talking, right? He texted.
Right.
He'll be worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he got a project out.
Yeah,
and he got a project out. I'm just letting everybody know he has a project out right now. Support that.
No, it drops on the 24th.
On the 24th. Got you. My fault.
Yeah. But yeah, he's good. He's definitely good.
Okay. All right. So, real quick. Wardy. Now, you could have stopped at Vixen and probably been a high runner up, but you're going right now to battle somebody that people will probably say unlikely you would ever battle. Salute to Shice Raw, you know what I'm saying, who's a dope female battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? She made a legend with her and
Miss Streams.
Excuse me, I lose. They made the first.
I know my history.
I know. They made the first million views on World Star. You know what I'm saying? Women's battle rap in Philly and whatnot. What made you want to take that? Now I say Wardy because I attached that to saying, do you want one more before 2023 hit just to secure your spot?
It was a mix of things. So before the Vixen battle, I kind of was in the mix of setting that battle up already. But then I was like, you know what? I'm going to this Vixen battle.
Right.
Because I don't know how I would have felt. I might have felt drained. I might have felt tired. Man, I'm not waiting for no next battle. You feel me? Like, so I'm like, I'm going to hold off on that. After the battle, I'm like, yo, all right. I don't feel drained. I don't feel overworked. Even though, you know, with this battle, it was a lot. But I didn't feel overworked. So I'm just like, you know, with the whole Wody situation, I do feel like I had a strong case, you know, to win the Wody. But I was Ace Amin had did a thing with Jay Black on Champion, and he was saying like I could be top 15 Cody. And I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Never crossed my mind. I
like that.
And I know that you have to have 3 battles to be on Cody to be considered for that. So you know, it was that as well. Like, oh wait, hold on. If I could hold on, let me see something real quick. It was like this whole year was just me challenging myself, and you know, battling more kind of just has my brain going. It has my brain stimulated. I don't have to restart and refresh and then get back into battle mode. Like I've been in battle mode since the Geechee battle.
Right.
So that's just where my mind is at. And it's kind of like I want to take advantage of that because as y'all know, I can simply step back and then pop back out when I want.
100%.
So it's like I wanted to take advantage of that as well. I've never battled somebody where it wasn't like a huge battle. Every battle I've done was important.
Right.
Huge battle. Huge battle. Like box office battles. Every battle I've done since probably Shayna. Of course not my first two, but since Shayna, it's always been like I have to prove I'm better than this person.
They always put you on that chopping block to see you going
right.
do or die.
Right. The only this year is probably because even with Shuffle T, I didn't have to prove I was better than him, but he was still my first man.
Got you.
You feel me? He was still my first man. And then even with the 2-on-2 with me and Official and 40 and E Hart, it was a rematch of me and 40.
Right.
So I couldn't let her beat me in the rematch. You feel me? So I'm still, even in 2-on-2s and things that's supposed to be fun, London Film Festival, I still gotta kind of prove myself.
Right.
The first time I really had a battle I didn't have to was the one with Lou. And that's probably why you really love that showing from me.
It's a fact. That's a
fact. Why you blurry?
Because I'm a black man in America. Don't worry about it. Yeah. You can hear me?
Why you blurry?
You can hear me? You can hear me?
What's happening? Wi-Fi go out?
Nah, you still here?
Let me call this nigga.
Nah, you still here. I can hear you. Yo?
Did his phone die?
No.
His phone died.
No, you still here? I can still see her. She can't hear me. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get this fixed. Hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yo. Nothing happened. I can still hear you and see you. You said it was blurry. What you could probably do is just come back, use the link, and come back in. All right. Hold on. All right, hold on. We back. I just got to bring Jazz back in. Here we go. Let me see. Yo.
Yeah.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I only got a couple of questions left. We good. So with Shice Raw, you know what I'm saying? She's, we're not going to stay here because she's a credible MC. She's dope. A lot of people, we're going to keep it 100. A lot of people going to be like, yo, Jazz going to walk through Shice Raw. That's an easy win and all that. What actually isn't an easy win because, to me, she's a Philly legend. She's dope. She just needs a puncher's chance. Like, she just needs, and that's what, and salute to you, man, because I'm going to keep it 100, man. Hold on. Let me give you flowers. A person of your stature don't have to do this. You understand what I'm saying? Unless you're getting the biggest bag. And what platform is this? Is this
Battle Academy?
Battle Academy. Shout out to Stiz. You know what I'm saying? Stiz got some money, so So, but salute to you, man, because you're definitely showing love and reaching down and giving back. We're gonna keep it so 100 right here. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna act like Shice Raw and don't get busy. So this is the thing I'm trying to say. With that light set upon her, people are actually gonna want to see what Shice is gonna do with you. You know what I'm saying? And she might, and she just might be out here to get busy. Are you pretty much afraid of that? Like, not afraid, but like, you know, pondering like, yo, I wonder how Shice is gonna do, if she's gonna get crazy or not.
Honestly, like, the space I'm in right now, I'm just worried about what I'm doing.
Hold on. You see my face? Look at my face.
Yeah, I hate you.
I hate me too. So,
I'm just worried about what I'm doing. I like, you know what I'm saying? She gonna do what she do. I'm gonna do what I do. I just want to put on a show once again. I want to end my year off really strong. Like, we was talking in the spaces, me, Shice. It was just a bunch of us from the Battle Academy. And E Heart came in there. Shout out to E Heart because she came in there to you know, salute me for giving a shot, because she said I was like the only top tier woman that has never given a shot.
That's a fact.
So, and I never realized that. So I'm like, you know what? Facts. Even though Shice is a legend where she's at, to the regular battle rap
it's in
community,
Philly too, right? It's in Philly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
Right. To the regular battle rap community, it's kind of like, who the hell is that? You feel me? So it's on Shice to either take advantage of this opportunity or not. You feel me? And I think that she fully is, because she said that she actually had me on her bucket list for next year. And I told her, I said, look, and she said the same thing. You know, life is all about manifestation. I said, you manifested this. It just came a little earlier than you wanted it to.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? You felt like you was ready to do it next year. That means you could do it this year. You feel me? Like God has a certain way of working. You don't got to wait till next year. This happened for a reason. Jazz picked you for a reason. First name that popped in my head. Oh, it's a Philly card? Shice Raw. It's many female battlers from Philly. But I feel like Shice gets major respect. You know what I'm saying? Especially because I've been around for so long. So I know who's who and what's what.
She gonna call
I'm able to, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to gauge that. I don't really got to ask around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did have to, you know, watch her battles over. But yeah, like, it's gonna be good. And it's Philly. Like, that's one of the homes of battle rap. Like, it's just so much, it's so many factors into why this is big for me personally.
Got you.
And,
got you.
Yeah, I'm ready.
She gonna call you a dickhead. Be honored, because, you know, when they call you dickhead, that's like,
please. Like, when I listen, next time I battle in London, I want somebody to call me a cunt.
You know, I gotta ask you this, man, because they got on my ass balls about these rounds. How is this? 1 round or 3?
It's 3 rounds.
Woo!
Yeah, we doing that.
Shout out to Stiz with that bag.
We doing that. It's not even about the bag. That's the crazy part. Like, we doing that.
No, I feel you, but come on, to get Jazz a rap on another platform is monumental within itself. You only battled on Queen of the Ring and URL and in London.
And OSBL. Come on, I've been doing some things.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Kels. My fault. You're right.
I've been doing some things.
Speaking about that,
I've been doing some things.
About that, the biggest thing that hovered over your head all the time is you being outside, and you're actually outside. Like, you and Mook simultaneously is like,
yeah,
outside.
It's like perfect timing.
Because Mook is like, yo, I want 2 or 3 more battles next year. I'm like, whoa. Okay. Now, how are you feeling? Are you outside? Or you just outside?
I don't have a gauge on the number of battles I want to do next year, because honestly, this year I said I was gonna do 2 or 3, and I'm at number 5. So I don't know. Just depends on how my year is going, how I'm feeling. But, you know, I am definitely still going in with the same energy, as far as I'm not going back inside for a whole year. You know?
Now, with you and Vixen, can Vixen hold her head up high? Like, you know, do she feel like she has to have anything to put her head down? Or how do you feel about the battle? Like, you know, as far as, like, do you feel give her the credit and the respect that, you know, she's earned this past year and shit?
Yeah, I think that, you know, it's just a big loss, but it's like, it's a good loss. First, it's not the first time she's lost. You feel me? It's not the first time she's lost before. So there's that. Cause that first loss be the one that be like, damn, you feel me? But she's lost before. We've seen her lose before. She has great back and forths. She's given the culture what they want. You're giving great battles. You know what I mean? Like, she has great battles in the past 3 years on URL and Queen of the Ring. So it's kind of just like, you know, she got the end game. You feel me? And I think she said it like, I showed her why I was her end game. You feel me? And she knows no reason to hold your head down, like, personally, because it was one of those things where it's like, there was nothing I could do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did all I could do. I did all I could do. And Jazz just kind of, you know? So
now,
it's just one of those
there's people, well, especially in female women's battle rap, that could get bumped down and stay down there or still stay up. Like, do you feel like Vixen is a name that is still a ticket seller, still a name that's still up there with the officials and the KCs and the U's and, you know, so on and so forth?
Vixen is still up because, like I said, she's giving the people what they want regardless. Like, she been outside doing her thing, and she's gonna be outside after this doing her thing. So with Vixen, there was nothing she could really lose in this battle.
This battle right here between you and Vixen was so professional. I mean, from A to Z, we got what we wanted as far as promo, marketing, and the battle itself. And we, you know, the fans was elated. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no messiness or toxicity attached to this. You know, just answer me this. You know what I'm saying? Is that something that's more needed? That's needed more in women's battle rap, or that's like, could that professionalism that y'all, you know, put out there as far as you and Vixen could take women's battle rap to another level, if you will?
I think female battle rap is pretty professional. It's not any less professional than the men's, to me, to be honest. Sometimes you have your men that get into it. You feel me? It just gets highlighted with the females. Honestly, I think because we're females, so it goes under the stereotype.
Jazz is dropping them bombs. She's just dropping them bombs. I love it.
People gonna be people. You feel me? Like, think about Surf and Averb. They was going at it. Feel me? But nobody looks at it like this is unprofessional. You feel me? Because it's men. But when it's women, oh, y'all women always like to argue. Y'all catty. Nah, like, it's gonna happen. Some people are more argumentative than others. Some people don't like this person. Like, it's gonna happen in battle rap. So, I mean, I think female battle rap is pretty damn professional, if you ask me.
I see you got a Timberland up there. So with
that's been there for like 2 years.
So with that said, in women's battle,
you know what scuffs my Timbs?
I was gonna ask you, in women's battle rap, what scuffs your Timbs the most?
In women's battle rap, what scuffs my Timbs is that we don't get paid respectively like the top men. Respectively.
Please explain. Can you please explain, please? Thank you very much.
Name the top 5 paid guys, probably.
Lux, Mook, Geechee, Hitman Holla, Goods.
We're gonna put Surf over Goods.
Wow. Okay. I respect the Surf.
I don't know what Goods. I don't know what none of these people get paid, but I'm gonna put Surf over Goods.
Okay.
Right?
Got you.
Name the
Shout
top.
out to Goods. I forgot Tay-Rock too. Tay-Rock. Go ahead. We good.
Name top 5 women.
You, Hustle, 40. I would say E Hart, Vixen.
Okay, I will replace Official for Vixen.
Official. Excuse me, Official. I'm just got you. Go ahead.
When I say respectively, I'm saying Hustle should be getting paid like a Surf. Jazz should be getting paid like a Tay-Rock. It should be getting paid like a Hitman. You feel me? Like, it should be one of those, like, it shouldn't be that much of a pay gap. And I think, and obviously, yeah, I know it's like the WNBA where the women aren't bringing in as much money. Right. But the shows that we putting on, we coming with 3-4 rounds. Feel me? We having battles of the night. You feel me? Like it's one of them things. I know it's politics, but that's definitely something that scuffs my Timbs.
Well, you did the first ever NHB. We was in the same place with Queen of the Ring. It was in Irving Plaza. We actually did our thing. There was people out there loving it and all that. If there was to be a repeated thing to where, you know, a whole women's card, say in Irving Plaza again, and whatnot, you say you think the it would be different as opposed to what it was in 2014, as far as more fans coming out wanting to pay that top dollar to go see X, Y, and Z and such and such.
Yeah, if you was to have another big card with all like all big battles, definitely I think the outcome would be not the outcome, the
the card itself would be
like the audience and the people that's buying tickets and the promotion and the publicity would be bigger because for one, battle rap has grown since then. Battle rap has grown since then. You feel me? All of us have grown our fan bases. Female battle rap has grown since then. We on Caffeine now. We getting fans that never even seen females. Fabulous ended up seeing me in Official. You get what I'm saying? Like, so the fans have grown. So, you know, depending on the card, it will be a great outcome. And honestly, that definitely needs to happen again. Another mega star card, and with quality battles, not just names. Like
name 5 Endgame girls.
5? I'm saying you're stupid, son. You crazy. It would be the 5 that you named. Me, Hustle, 40, Hard, Official.
Okay.
Them the 5 Endgame girls. If you got to name 5.
Okay. Wow.
Like I could see a girl right now in Oklahoma watching female battle rap and saying 40's my endgame. I could see a girl in Texas saying Hustle's my endgame. I could see somebody in Cali like Jazz is my endgame. Like I could see these things. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't have to be one endgame. Everybody has their own person. Like Vixen, she thinks I was her endgame. You feel me? She might have felt like the other girls. They nice. But Jazz is my ultimate goal or whatever, my ultimate, like the last one standing type shit. But yeah, I'll say them 5.
If Jazz were ever to enter a tournament, male, female, co-ed, whatever, what the bag gotta look like? Not your personal bag, but the bag for the tournament itself.
I'll do it 400.
400?
Yeah, no. Especially with the space that I'm in now, like.
So you could be a 2 week. You could be a 2 week writer. Like if you win the first round, then 2 weeks later you got to come back to get busy again.
Yeah, like I've never done it, and it's just kind of like, okay, if I lose, if I choke and lose,
I was gonna ask you.
At least I tried.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Are you okay with a loss, or are you protecting your career as in how the outcome?
I don't think there's nothing else. There's nothing else for me to do. I feel like I've done everything. There's nothing else for me to do.
Nice.
Nothing. I can't go down from here. No matter how bad I lose.
No matter how bad you lose.
I can't go down from here.
Let me ask you a question. If you would, let's just say, hypothetically, if you would have lost the battle to Vixen and stuff like that, would it have been, you know, hurt you to the point where like, damn, that's the one I ain't want to lose, or it might can go down from
here. Yeah, it would have been a personal feeling for me. But even with that battle, it was like I still can't go down. I'm still Jazz the rapper. You know what I'm saying? I still would have been getting booked for who I was going to get booked for.
You was in Irving Plaza 3 times. But we know the 2 battles that you got busy, which one you felt was your best performance out of the 2? You versus 40 or you versus Vixen the Assassin? Let's go. And why?
That's tough. That's tough. That's 2 different Jazzes.
Facts. I just want to rap.
I'm going to go with 40.
Okay.
I'm going to go with 40 just because material-wise, it was more potent. It's more potent. I mean, times have changed, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to go with the times. But I'll say 40. 40 40 is one of my favorites. Like that performance is one of my favorites because of the potency and the substance in the rounds. Like, you know what I mean?
Now, with that said, let me ask you a question. I gotta ask this for the fans. I know y'all battled 50,000 times, but actual one-on-one in a proper setting or whatever, would you ever go toe-to-toe with her again?
Mm-hmm. I just feel like it's unfair. People treat me unfairly because if the shoe was on the other foot and she smoked me twice, nobody would be asking 40 to rematch me. They wouldn't. That 2-on-2 actually probably wouldn't even happen if she smoked me. So, you know, I just don't think people are fair to me. Like, I always get under a microscope. Like, they hold me under some type of, they hold me at a different pedestal. Now, granted, it comes with the territory, but when you have other top women doing the same thing I was doing, but only I get criticized for it, something fishy. And I'm saying that about inactive women. There's other women that are inactive, but nobody says nothing about them.
But isn't it because they feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, the people, the actual battle rap fans feel like you're so great at what you do that the hate got to come across with what it is?
It was people that would say I was overrated and I don't come outside. It wasn't, no, Jazz is great, we want to see her more. No.
No. Some people did say that, Jazz. You can't.
Yes, some, but for the most part, people that was complaining about my inactivity were people that wanted me to prove myself. You feel me? It's this, the energy changes when it's me. Energy changes when it's me.
I ain't gonna ask you about the other person, but I heard Cortez want to battle you.
Cortez do not want to battle me. Yo, you're stupid. Cortez do not want to battle me.
Are you tired of this?
Yeah, I'm tired.
You tired?
Yeah, I'm tired, son. I'm tired. I'm tired, yo. I'm tired. Like, I feel like this one, though, somebody called it. I went this year, not this year, in the past year, starting from Gaddis, I went on a shut the fuck up tour. And I noticed a lot of people shutting the fuck up.
No sound effect clap. This is real.
I noticed a lot of people.
Do you feel like it's like you said, there's nothing to prove? You felt like you did everything.
Vixen was the last test.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I was saying yesterday on DNA show, like, I knew she was a test. I feel like enough people wasn't telling her I was a test. Even though she said I was the end game. I don't know what she thought about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? How she went into this battle, but I don't think enough people was on her ass. When they should have been.
I'm not gonna ask you the Misfit thing. Everybody's been asked you about that, but I will advocate for one person. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you and Misfit probably eventually happen. It is gonna be what it's gonna be. But Couture, now Jazz, you know, people don't hit me with the nobody's asking for you and Couture. Couture is great. She even came back outside and did a couple of other things and showed off and got busy. Are you even anywhere interested in battling Couture? Like, is it there for you? Is it?
I feel like I give the same answer every time. And you ask me every time I do an interview with you.
Every time.
Like, since the last time you asked me, she hasn't battled. So it's not like there's something new going on for me to feel like, yeah, I got this spark.
Why Couture isn't an end game for you? Because she is.
I'm the end game. What you mean? What?
You think she got to come outside a little more? You think she got to come outside a little more as far as Couture?
I don't think she got to come outside a little more, no, because, you know what I'm saying, that's how she battles, and that's how I battle. Like, I don't come outside all the time. Like, this is just my first time doing this, but she don't have to come outside more, but I don't know, like.
Here's what I'm advocating also. I think your name should be on a Mount Rushmore with those dudes. That's how I feel. I had this argument with somebody not too long ago.
That's amazing to me. Like, a lot of people were saying that, like, after this Vixen joint, they like, yo, like, you should be on the Mount Rushmore with the men. Like this, like you don't need no separation. Like you should
But I was about to say, you need to feel that though, Jazz. You need to really like. Do you feel it? Are you like, yo? You know what? Y'all niggas might be right. Like, fuck that, man.
I mean, I can see it. I can see your argument for it. You feel me? Like, granted, I don't want to like put myself over any of the other male battle rappers that have put in way more work than me.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 15 battles, so let's do that. And Mook don't battle a lot either, but the difference between me and Mook is Mook was there from the jump. He the reason why most of us is battle rapping. So that's out the way. Like I would never disrespect somebody that got 40 battles and they just you know what I'm saying? They've been consistent.
I respect
But like if there was a thing where you said, all right, there's 4 heads, but one of them is a woman, and like then you put me, all right, cool. But if you could put 4 men, 2 women, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's 4 men and you decide, yeah, respectfully, I'm honored. I'm honored.
Would you be afraid of a Lux or a Mook battle if you was to get the call? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. I'm always afraid. I was afraid with Vixen.
But would you do the battles? But I'm asking too.
Why wouldn't I? These are the people to beat. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is what I do. Like, I take the people to beat. The number 1 contenders, not the number 2s.
Right.
Not the number 3s.
What would beating a Loaded Lux or a Murder Mook? Where would you in your brain? Where would that place you in your brain? Like, is this without a shadow of a doubt now? Carve my name up in that damn Mount Rushmore right damn now.
I don't know. I think I've said it before. Being a man for me didn't really do as much as being women.
Okay. Yeah, but that's why I went back and forth because you're impactful. It's not about how many battles; it's the impact of how I felt.
Yeah.
Where you're placed at and shit like that. But
it didn't give you the same personal gratification. So, of course, that would be great. That would be amazing. But then they'll be like, all right, now what?
Right. Yeah, always. That's the problem I don't like about that when people bring that up with you. It's like, yeah, okay, she beat such and such, but now what's she gonna do? What? She still didn't do this. She still don't do it. Why do they put this constant pressure or these bars set things over on your name?
It comes, like I said, it comes with the territory. Like I noticed it years ago. Whenever it would be a girl that was hot, fire, you want to see her versus Jazz. It was never like a, you know what I'm saying? It was just always Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
On one hand, y'all don't like that I battled so little bit. On the other hand, y'all want to see me battle all these other girls. Feel me? Whether or not you thought I was gonna beat them, you thought to me a good battle, you thought I would lose, doesn't matter. But I kind of got used to it. I got used to it after maybe like 8 battles, maybe. I got used to it. I kind of started to understand what impact I had. I started to understand just, how big my fan base was, how much people liked me, as a person. So it all, played its part. Now it's kind of like, at this moment in 2022, now it's like I've proven, even though I knew why they did it, I've proven why it happens. Because some people probably didn't know why. Like, why y'all keep doing this with Jazz? Like, why y'all keep hyping Jazz up? Like, she good, but she's not that. You feel me? So I think this one kind of shut a lot of people up.
Got you. I just got a 2-part question. I'm gonna let you go. I did an interview with you on Conversation with a Queen, but my promo I took one of your songs and put it up there. People was loving that shit. Like, where that song from? Where that from? And such and such.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna get back on my artist stuff.
Don't play with me, nigga.
Nah, for real. Like, because I'm about to move and stuff like that. So that's what I'm really about to get on, just jazz rapper as a brand. I want to expand. I want to expand as an artist. I want to expand as a writer. I want to expand as an actress. I want to expand as a personality, a host, blogger, anything that's
It's just fucking about time, nigga. It's about time.
It's time. It's time. It's just kind of like I said, I have nothing else to prove in battle rap. I don't got nothing else to prove in battle rap.
The Kardashians have 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, right? But the Kardashians have 1, 2. They get like 5 sisters.
They have a lot. They got too many.
Is the Kardashians taking any applications this next year or something like that?
Not that I know of.
Is it a possibility that y'all, either one of y'all three, could be like, yo, such and such getting crazy, or she could be fire on our tutelage?
I don't know. I mean, I just think it all depends because, you know, as we said, all three of us are really friends. So, you know, it's difficult to, it's not a battle rap group. Like, we're friends and we created a group in battle rap, but we're not a battle rap group.
Right.
So
you the vacation queen, nigga. Ain't a fucking place you haven't went, motherfucker. Your passport is on is you gotta get.
Nah, honestly, I just got my passport like 5 years ago. So I'm behind on my passport. I've been places in the country pretty much where you need to go. But, you know, out the country, I'm still working on that.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Last question. Probably a personal question for me, but I'm gonna ask anyway for the fans that's over here on this side of town. Is it a possibility that Jazz the Rapper will ever grace the Queen of the Ring stage again?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I gotta ask. Oh, I do got one question. This personal. But I gotta ask. No, I gotta ask this though. I gotta ask this. Been on your own for so long. You know, we seen you grow up. We seen you as a kid to all the way to a grown ass woman. You in your 30s.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to be 30. My birthday's next Thursday.
Damn near all your battle rap friends have kids. Well, except you an official. Mm-hmm. Are you ever thinking somewhere in the future, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have a baby Jazz somewhere down the line?
I definitely want children. I don't know how many I want. Maybe 1 or 2. Yeah.
Okay. So a baby father pretty much gonna be a nigga with dreads and shit, long ass dreads and.
I hope so. I hope so. Ooh.
Last question, you're gonna kill me, but I gotta ask this. Gotta ask all the battle rappers. Is the Jazz the Rapper brand good enough to not have to say, sir, do you want fries with that? Even though, you know, we already know. Is that bag, is the big bag Jazz the Rapper could live off on her career alone without having to have a 911 or job or this, do you want fries with that, sir, extra hustle to pay the bills?
If I wanted to, yeah. Yeah. Listen, y'all. This nigga's crazy.
I love it. Nah, because it gives hope to the other ladies that want to do their thing, man. Do you have any inspirational words?
A lot of women live off battle rap.
I know, but you know.
I was just.
You was just greedy.
That wasn't even what I was trying to do.
Got you.
You feel me? That wasn't even. That was just side money.
Right.
Awesome. I'm going to have the job. You feel me? I'm gonna have my job and then still do what I'm doing. But to each his own. Some people don't want to work, and if they can make money off rap, why wouldn't they?
Got you. Is there anybody that you looking after the Shice Roars? What's your plans for 2023? Are you outside? You going to battle more? You going to take on more heads?
I told you I don't know. I can't call it because last year I said I was going to do 2, 3 this year, and I did 5. Right. So I can't call it. But as far as right now, Coffee would be like the number one.
I was about to ask you
person because it was really supposed to be Coffee and not Vixen. That was really supposed to be Coffee. Right? That was supposed to.
Which one you think would have been a harder opponent, Coffee or Vixen?
I told you. I said I think Vixen was my biggest threat. She was my last threat.
Got you.
Like Coffee's a threat, but Vixen was like the biggest one. Like
Coffee get busy too, man. She out here.
I said Coffee fire, but Vixen was my biggest threat.
Got you.
Vixen was my biggest threat. Vixen, you know what I'm saying? I think Vixen's resume is better than Coffee's. She's faced harder competition than Coffee. She's faced more adversities than Coffee.
Got you.
So she was more battle tested. You feel me?
Got you. Understood.
She was more battle tested, essentially.
No matter where you go, is it always Brooklyn?
Of course. But if I'm New Orleans, it's New Orleans. You hear me?
Your second home. I got you.
That's the only place where it's, you know, I ain't from Brooklyn.
Jazz the Rapper, thank you very much. I do appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
I want to say the flowers to you. I watched you grow up. You know what I'm saying? You became phenomenal in everything you did, every challenge that came in front of you. You jumped over those hurdles and shit.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you. I'm very inspired every time you come out and perform and do your thing. I think what you've done is very inspirational to a lot of young ladies out there that see you get busy. You have a lot of fans. Trust me, when they see me, they're like, "Oh, you're Jazz the Rapper." I'm like, yo, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, that's dope. That's fire. I think I kind of lost touch of how many people I do inspire.
Yo, listen,
and
man.
I think in the back outside kind of brought everybody back out. Like,
right.
I knew it, Jazz. I've been rocking with you since you was 19. I remember those videos you used to put on YouTube. You feel me? Like it really brought back nostalgia for people. You know what I'm saying? They felt like the old Jazz. So I kind of want to. That's why I said I kind of want to get back into my artistry bag. And you feel me? Like I feel like I have nothing left to prove in battle rap.
Listen, I want to try to sound like a narcissist, but I'm gonna keep it 100. When I did Queen of the Ring, when we first opened, I knew there was possibilities. But when I seen you and discovered you and brought you in, I knew you were special. I just didn't know where your journey would take you, and it took you here.
Mm-hmm.
And you being here gives thousands of thousands. We might not see it, but they're out there. Gives thousands and thousands of ladies to be inspired by what you do. And I'm very happy at that because you keep the cycle going. You keep inspiration flowing. And there's going to be other Jazz the Rappers, you know, girls that's inspired by you to come out and do their thing because they seen you. And I appreciate you for that.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
All right, nigga, I know you got to go. Big Bag is in the building, man. She got to go, man. I'll holler at you soon, man. But thank you, Jazz. I appreciate this interview.
No problem.
All right, son.